I'm Elise.
And I'm Jill.
And we're
the Sisters of Sizzle.
And we have a fabulous radio talk show. It's called A Life on Fire.
That's right. And it's where you get tools, tidbits, and information to keep your spirit aglow and move from out of the box so that you can have a really passionate, fabulous life.
And we have the best guests, don't we, Jill?
We have wonderful guests, experts, and also best-selling authors that really want to give you information to help you live a life that is sizzling.
We want you to sizzle.
Yeah.
We want you to turn that fizzle into sizzle.
That's right.
Okay.
So true.
And okay, so what makes us different, Jill?
Well, I think what makes us really different is that both Elise and I, of course we love what we do, but we love getting the stories from our guests and how they were able to direct their life, the ups, the downs, the roller coaster that life takes them on, and continue to move their life in a really passionate way. And most of the people that we interview end up helping people along the way. They end up really wanting to help people live this passionate life. So
by
they're
example,
inspired.
Right? By example.
Really by example.
Yeah.
Oh, we had
You've all heard of Mama Gina.
One of our
sure.
most fabulous guests was Regina Thomasschauer, who is also known as Mama Gina. And she is so inspiring. She leads a school called the School of Womanly Arts, which is a way for women to learn how to put their desires into action so that they can impress in a really loving way to create a life that is inspirational, but also lights up everyone around them. They learn how to turn their husbands on, their children, and turn themselves. That's
exactly.
Right. You know, when we interview people who are really passionate about what they do, it just is contagious and it's infectious.
You know, one of my top 5 passions, number 2 actually, is meeting new and interesting people. So this is like so perfect for me because I not only get to meet them for 5 minutes, but we really get to get in depth with our guests, don't we?
Yeah, we have an hour-long program, so we get to interview them and not only just on the surface, but really get to hear their stories of how their life, how they were able to create the life of their dreams.
Because we all have to, it isn't easy for anybody, you know? We think, oh, well, they just, did it. But we all have to step out of our box and our comfort zone,
That's
don't we?
right.
Well, you know, we have had to step out of a few boxes ourselves, haven't we, Jill?
Yeah, you feel like an entrepreneur and stepping out of your box?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we both have 3 businesses.
Yeah,
right.
We're busy ladies, but one thing is that when Elise asked me when Elise told me she was starting a radio program, the thing I said was, that's my dream, I want to do it.
And I said, then do it with me.
And I said, okay, let's do it, I'm in. And that's all it took.
How perfect. Okay, now I got to tell you that, like I said, we're in business for ourselves and we've got 3 businesses each, and nobody can ever fire us. So in this economy, that is probably the biggest plus, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I just don't like being told what to do, I'm sorry. So I get to make my rules. I kind of get to set my schedule, which is 24/7 because who has time for anything?
And I love the freedom.
Yes.
I mean, I get to set my own hours, and I also get to direct who I work with. What more could you want?
What more could you ask? Oh my gosh, there's so much that I love.
She's the passion woman.
I am the passion woman. I help people discover their passion. And I just really think it's about getting really clear on who you are, what makes you happy, and it can be simple little things, it can be big things, okay? I like to go down to Tully's and get my chai. That is sweet for me. I love to sing. So I'm constantly putting on shows and performing.
Yes.
And one of my biggest passions, that's why I do this, is to see that spark light up in someone else's eyes who's been down, been depressed, too much Prozac out there. So my passion is to get people off the Prozac and turn their fizzle into sizzle.
That's right. And for me, my passion has always been to just ease people's struggle. It breaks my heart when people are struggling for no reason. Back when I was just a little girl, my first coaching client was my sister, who was 7 years old, and she wanted to stop sucking her thumb, and she was just desperate to stop sucking her thumb. I was 11 years old. I said, hey, let's put you on a program, and I created a reward system for her to stop sucking her thumb. And
that was your first client.
It was my first client, I know. So really, what makes me get out of bed in the morning is to help people stop struggling, and our program, A Life on Fire, does that because we give great information, we have great guests.
I just had this conversation. I had a conversation about success with one of my clients the other day, and she was looking back at her life. She's in her 60s and saying how she hadn't accomplished big things. And I said, you know, you really have to take a look at what does success mean to you? Does it really mean having this huge career? And to me, it's about our number one responsibility and job in life is to get really clear on who we are, what makes us happy, and then do it. Make your decisions based on what lights you up, because that's what the world needs. Okay, we don't need any more experts. We don't need any more, you know, Donald Trumps.
Right.
What we need is people who are on fire and sharing that with everyone else.
Success to me is being able to share what I love to do in order to help people, but also what's really important is the freedom. You know, that's one thing that you helped me when I was doing the passion test and learning more about what my passions were, is that having freedom to be able to go to my children's baseball game or to work at midnight if I want to, that's success for me.
Yeah. Well, I just want to put out there that to me, the message that I want to get across and that we want to get across on our show is that personal growth, learning about yourself, growing, evolving, it's fun.
It doesn't have to be boring or heavy or
there's so much out there that's so, you know, oh my God, it's so heavy.
I mean, we're the Sisters of Sizzle. We are here to bring you stuff that's going to help you live outside of the box and yet still transform and grow. Forget all that old quiet talk radio.
People.
Have fun with us.
And it's not a luxury to have fun in your life. People say, yeah, well, when I get my work done, then I can go have fun. No, I'm sorry.
Have fun first, then get your work done.
It's your responsibility.
Yes, you're
because
right.
life is a gift. You are here to be in joy and share your joy. And if everyone did that, would it be a different world?
It would be a very different world. And that's what we're here to do. And you know what? The best thing about having a radio program, we keep learning how to keep our sizzle from fizzling.
That's right.
You sizzling, huh?
We learn from you too.
That's right.